Right. So, we have a little bit of a predicament. We need magic logs. So, we can either do Legends Quest and grind them out through that, but that seems painfully slow looking into it. Or we can, get lucky. So, yeah, I've got like 18 rewards, not many, because I've just been doing mass, right? So, here's hoping we pull some. Otherwise, we'll probably send Wintertodt for a little bit more, right? See if we do get them. Otherwise, I guess it's Legends Quest and the Yumi trees for us. Problem is, too, we need like 2 rolls, right? Of magic logs from Wintertodt. And we're not getting them. Fine. I do have to do Wintertodt overall anyway. And it's pretty casual. Though my bird trees, nope, they're not done. That's actually a very good time. We'll do Wintertodt until my birdhouses are up, and then we'll go do that. Otherwise, we'll crack into, I think Legends Quest was next. I don't know if there was something simpler. And yeah, we'll just try to do as much as we can. I'm not going to go overboard, I think, when it comes to trying to get the quest cape before sailing. If it happens, it happens, but I think I need to have started a week earlier than I did to do it completely comfortably. So, oh well. Take at least 1 potion for now. I think we can still get to 500 points. I might have to play clean up and try to help heal. We'll see. Just one of them proc. Need the points. Preferably the Pyromancer. Although this is a lot harder on mass. I've come to find there are a lot of people who are tick perfect. Ah, perfect. Did I actually get it? No, I didn't. Right? No. 3, 4, no. Ugh. Either click too early or too late. Because it's right before the hit splat, yeah? And I did, I really needed it for the points. We might get lucky. And he takes a little bit of damage. And I'm good. Well, actually, we might get close from chopping. I can probably do another 5 logs. Maybe 6. And we just need 1 more burner. Oh, go out so I can relight it. It's gonna be so close to 500. Need 3 more logs, which I definitely can't do. I need this and it to go out, or to heal. No, I don't think I got it. Oh well. I do need a drink. Is it I wonder if you're meant to use it on the Pyromancer instead of the click to help. There has to be something I'm missing, because everyone does it the same tick he takes the damage. Plus this starting light. 25 points like that would have been our 500. So you don't need the Pyromancer, but obviously we also would like more points. Because, well, we're trying to get magic logs. I think one more game after this should be our birdhouses as well. We should have like 4 points. It's probably not worth it. I think if I really wanted magic logs from Winchester, I'd have to send it solo and just grind the rewards instead. Oh, we're getting just stacked. At least we'll have enough points this time around. You need the points for the bonus XP as well, don't you? The nice thing though is, like, 2.5%. I won't get the fix, but I'll get the light. I don't know if that was worth the damage. Should have moved. So it's like 200k XP an hour, but per game, it's about 2.5. It's really nice. And I suppose helping the Pyromancers doesn't actually matter when it comes to XP. It's only really for the points and the rewards. The only one I care about is fixing the brazier. And you can do that from the tree as well. It's nice having the safety net of healing the Pyromancer at least once, because the 75 point boost means I can, you know, AFK more so. And if I get hit while I'm feeding the burner and I, you know, lose a few seconds, it's fine. Like, even though it's lit. Oh, no, never mind. That was a tick too late. I can say, even though it's lit, you'd still do the animation and get the XP. It feels like this person's kind of spot on. 18%. Fine. I need to work out how many you can burn with the remaining percent. Well, I suppose it's a bit random. So did we get it that time? I don't think so, because our points are not that high. It must be used. You have it ready. Probably chop one. Alright, at least we got 2 rewards. We'll do one more. Birdhouse runs. I've also started growing grapes, so maybe we have to do a tithe farm. I need points for grapes. They did need 49 farming. Is it 49 farming for Legends Guild? The Legends Quest? It might be. But ideally, we want to, do Desert Treasure. Who knows, we might get lucky. Yeah, see, like that. Being a tick ahead of me, they seem to know exactly when to click, which is a level of skill I'd like to get to. We have to figure out Pyromancers, though. That's the big one. It was very surprising coming here with the change. So I came in with a full inventory of food, which you can still use food, but you don't need to use food, because you have this bar now. Just if it depletes, it insta-kills you. Same with Motherlode Mine, that was an interesting one. Although I don't think everyone realized the change. You still have people either hopping or complaining that you're mining the same node as them. It pays to look stuff up. Yeah, I got both. Even though the animation didn't play. I want the heal. 75 points goes a long way. $66, and we have to get to 75 fire making for all quest related stuff. Woodcutting's going to be the annoying one, though. It's contemplating whether or not to learn the tick methods. We've never done any of the tick skilling, and it's probably worth learning. Just don't know if I can be bothered. I'm going to say 10 logs. I think I can still do 10 logs. I don't know if it keeps breaking, although, it's better overall. Get more fire XP from relighting it. I mean, this was a decent one points-wise, although, we could have an extra 225 points. If I could figure out when to heal them. So I like really reacting to the hit splat, not the animation. I guess it's just a sense of feeling. Alright. Puts us at 5 rewards. But our birdhouses should be done. Yeah. If we get lucky. Do it the slow way. Nope. Nada. Yeah. Cool. Yumi trees it will have to be. Birdhouse run. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're on maples. I feel like I'm close to mahoganies though. Done. I think that's everything I need. And then we'll teleport to Tithe Farm. No bank at Tithe Farm. Should I grab... Was it 10 watering cans? And... don't need a rake. Need a seed and a spade. And because I do want to do grapes, we'll need a trowel. Right. That should be correct. And technically I don't need winter toad stuff anymore. I should probably put graceful on. To the dig sites. And if we get to 45 farming, I guess we should start doing farm runs for herbs. I definitely have to start doing prayer pots for bossing and whatnot. I'd have a chisel. Did forget something? Luckily, there's a bank right here. Rearrange my inventory. Also need a tinderbox, it's fine. Should also take 1 clockwork with me. Put the necklace on. And tinderbox is a diamond oven. I'm just going to drop it. Yeah, so what hunter we're at? We're at 47 and it's 49. Mahogany, yeah. So you have to also start chopping mahogany. So I still have some trading 6 left, so it'll probably be Taibawana. It's easy enough. And belly. And seeds, fruits. Cool. I don't have to worry about the bird nests, and we're still under. So let us go to Tithe Farm, and we'll do 1 round. I can get the points for grape seeds. Because they really are good at farming XP early on. Not to mention then they, you know, funnel into cooking. Wish I had the better can, though. How much is it? Not necessary, but it would be good just for the clicking. That's too much. Right, all we care about for now is seeds and the auto weed. Like even the herb sack and seed box, I don't think I care about just yet. Alright, let's see if I mess up and feel bad, otherwise, you know, this won't be too long. Let me drop the compost, because it weighs it way too much. Actually, I think I can carry it, right? And I'm still under. What bin do I want to be? Click, 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 click. I think that's fine. Kind of want to be closer. Anyway, let's just get to it. One rationale I would say for doing Tithe Farm is it does teach you controlling your clicks and also movement. Really nice. And a little bit of inventory management. Like that was bad, but that's because I couldn't see the tile. I do have to tilt a little bit differently. Like, yeah, to circle around. I need to be zoomed down a little bit more. The problem I still have, though, is clicking on watering cans that are depleted is a problem, too. Right. First little bit of click intensity is down. It's just about movement and watering. I will never do 24. That feels just like an utter waste having to do that extra cycle to get to the 100. I was almost going to skip this one. That's the only issue I have, is remembering that it's like teeth. That makes sense. You do the whole row and then the back too. That is not better. Don't click diagonal, because then you lose a tick because you don't run. I also did that one too early. But, again, you've got a little bit of leeway. That's fine. If you're going to move down. Then you run onto this tile instead of walk the last step. Like here, so many times I've accidentally watered that one. Alright, last cycle. And I've made a utter mess of the water cans. I should really get more consistent in which ones I use in the ordering. Or I should just take a lot more so I can basically spam click and never have to deplete one. I believe they can't rot once they're fully grown, right? So you can basically slow down at this point. A little bit less intense. But we did 2 things wrong, right? We're still fine. I would assume there's a plugin to hide the leaves as well, which I should probably get. That has been annoying with a few of the clicks where they grow over the top. I'm pretty sure we could just, click through these normally. Do it pretty casually. Yeah, you lose speed on that last little bit of movement. So that's 1 out of 4. It's nice, doesn't take too long. And I'll have 35 points. I spend 24 on grapes. So I have 20 something. So the next grape run is free. Refill. I will say my hands are not made for doing this, like for, hours at a time. Maybe it'd be better on a phone. Alright, let's get going. Oh, look at that, lines up perfectly with this camera angle. Plus, this music will eventually drive you crazy. Sat here and did like 1,000 in one go. Be what? 350 points would be 1,000. Well, there's further bonuses, isn't there? Past that, there's like weird numbers. They expected people to do this en masse. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of people did. I'll stick to my 100 every time well, not every time I do a birdhouse run. But it is a good habit to do this and the grapes. They all sort of line up time-wise. You'd probably harvest grapes, do this, grow grapes, something like that. No, you might as well just do it all collectively. That's even worse. Always use the watering can. Why is that one dead? Did I forget to water it? I must have forgot to water it. So we're one down, which annoys me. I mean, there's nothing we can really do now. We grow one solitary somewhere. Could you rope another plot into this? Because you do have a little bit of time. Attempt to make it then tick perfect. I think where you'd start to do that. I was going to water this one. That would have been a mistake. I mean, I suppose, well, just next cycle I can grow it. We're in that last stage, so we should be fine. We're making up time, which is fine. I clicked poorly. Yeah, this one's going to shit. I feel like you'd have enough time to rope another one in and do 26. Not that, there's a rationale to do 26. But it'd be nice if they added like a plot on this side. So you could do it all effectively. Not that far behind. It's kind of nice if you mess up. But that doesn't really impact the run. See, like that. Little leaf. And this one as well. For now. No, right by the time we fill up the cans. Let's say plug-in wise. Someone's created it. Ah, that's actually nice. The highlighting. And it does, it shrinks the tops, I think. No, I don't really like inventory highlights that much. Let's see what there is. Dry plants, watering cans, inventory, custom points widget. It's based on our inventory. Does it? No, it doesn't remove the leaves. This actually doesn't really do much. Highlight stuff. What are they called? Maybe it's about plant. I don't know if that's even a possibility. Have their leaves shrunk. It would make it nicer. If we can do a run without messing up at all. You can't grow and harvest, can you? That would be nice. You'd probably have to do a smaller batch, but it also probably wouldn't be worth it. Have just the miscellaneous plant you grow. That would have been nice if they made it a proper cycle. where you can plant them straight away after harvesting. Even if there was some weird mechanic where they aren't watered, if that's the go, that'd be kind of cool. Or a perk to do that. It also, though, mess up watering cans. You'd need the one you unlock from here. You were going to do something like that, just continuous planting. I mean, there's probably a small enough batch that you can do that. In which case, it might be quicker. Until you have that watering can, then 25 is the optimal way. Look like they don't weigh anything as well. That would have been a massive bummer. Alright, one more batch. We should hit 45 farming, which means I can have access to the farming guild. The big one. Let's not dilly-dally. Music also makes it feel like you've been here for hours. Because it's not like a good looping track. Excuse me. That's probably not an issue unless I do it again. It is pretty forgivable. Which is nice. You know what a nice plugin would be? And it may already exist. Would be something that you could like set the camera angle and have like presets for different places. Like this is just beautiful how it lines up the type file with the squares being perfectly down there. I feel like we could fit an extra one in this. And it clicked. It's only slightly slower to manually water, right? You definitely can't do the run if you manually water all of them. I'm just thinking if you like push up a row, do it straight, plant one here, and then go through this row, maybe you could fit an extra one in. Might try it one day. Not that there's, again, much rationale to do it unless you're farming a whole lot more. Alright, so there's our 100, get our points, buy our seeds, and move on. Don't have to do this perfectly either. You relax. Show how much slower it is. Alright, we're out here. I should really drop off the watering cans. I mean, we'll fill them. Like, I should just leave the 10 with the leprechaun. In fact, I should just leave everything I need here. I don't know if I have second sets of everything. And I never have to worry about... I have to do it manually. I never have to worry about having them. Oh, but you can only store one, so it is not worth it. Alright, screw you. Ooh, that was close. Luckily there's a warning. Alright, but there's 46, so we can enter the farming guild, which is what we really want. Then I need 12 seeds. Leaves us with 23. So technically if I did one more and didn't buy grapes, I could buy the auto weeder. Now let's see how much XP this gets you. We deposit stuff. Watering cans. I need seeds. I need saltpeter. So that's after harvesting. And our birdhouses are not done yet. What clue scroll was that? Was it a new one? No. We also have a lot of eggs. Well, 3. Been kind of nice. The new hardwoods are also going to mess up my tabs. Either way, we don't need saltpeter yet. Check health. So 660, 625. And then 40 a grape. Pretty nice. So I missed 680, right? Before I reset. Well, but you do also have to clear. You just get so many as well. I'm gonna change the music. Random. Use them on you. Continuously forget to clear. There we go. And quest-wise, we want to do legends. And I should have all the requirements right. Yeah. Opal and a Jade. Oh. I sold all of them at Taiwana. I mean, other than that, we'll be fine. So far, 4K farming XP. Definitely really, really strong in the early game. Until you have access to like a whole bunch of good fruit. Yeah, fruit and normal trees. Need to start getting jugs of wine. Jugs of water. Make jugs of wine. What I mean to say. That was a smaller set though. You don't have to pay anything as well. Grapes are pretty nice. Not to mention then you can do Zamarok. Make grapes as well. But no. What? 10:15. I have no idea how the notification works. I have it set, but I never see it. I mean, I don't have to because I'm about to go to a bank. But yeah, so that was, 70 odd grapes. We're at 98. I've done it twice, and the first time was a shitty amount because I barely did a tithe farm. 12 grapes, and then saltpeter. And this is the only requirement. That's easy enough to go get. You even get a little bit on the planting. There is a few different things in the way. Stop using it on the grapevine. Reed patch. I suppose there's no like plant button. You could menu entity swap. Cool. Alright, I guess I should start making potions. So, out of curiosity, do we have many? 5. That's an okay start for prayer pots, right? Be this tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, something else I did do. I did a little bit of Temporos to get to 65 fishing, so I could do Karam 1. And so we got the harpoon in what, 2 KC, roughly. Well, I did get the fish barrel, so yeah, I've been having a nice time going ahead and farming. Not too much. What was that 750-ish, right? That was definitely nice to do. All right, so we have prep pots. For the starting point, I don't actually need anything, right? No. And then the Shiloh village, so just grab out our teleports. Our cash. And away we go. Oh. It's the second time we've just come across one, and I could mine it. It's so tempting. I need the mining levels too. But it's a whole bunch of AFK, so I should leave it till, I need to AFK. What is it? BLR? Pretty sure I've been there before, but just in case. Alright, let's join the guild. For an impressive guild, it's an awfully tiny thing. Like they nailed it on the head with the Myth Guild, but this and the Heroes Guild are kind of lackluster. Oh, I can take it from you. That's only 1. I need 3. Bank. Bring more. I can buy most of this from Maven. I mean, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll take the charge ship from Maven. In fact, I don't even think it's a charge ship, right? Stock up, and then take the cart to Shiloh, and I do have to mine an Opaline and Jade. Actually, I have to mine more than that, because I need to cut it as well. I wouldn't mind more opals, right? Because they're for expeditious races. That's something I definitely should be using for Slayer. The new symbols throw me off. I keep thinking I've gone to the wrong place. Is it you? No. You, Remaven. Pretty sure you buy all this stuff, right, from the card shop? By which I mean mainly the papyrus and the charcoal. No. I guess we're running down? God, that doesn't feel great. You buy them anywhere in Shiloh? I mean, actually, you know what? It says I have them all in my bank. We'll just take the card. Alright, pickaxe to start. And we'll do a little bit of gem mining. Take the chisel. If I get them early, I can stop. No one's here. That's nice. An opal, still need a jade. Alright, let's see if we break anything. Can you even mind the last one? Not hit and miss. Sometimes they're quick, sometimes they're not. Alright, the jade's the big one. We did cut it. That's everything we need. The Yumi tree farming, though, is still on the cards. Rid of that. Don't need the pickaxe. So any axe. Need machete. Iris. I'll bring a ton with me. And charcoal. You do need multiple charcoals in case you mess up. And go out the normal way. And to the jungle. I could have chopped through this earlier one, couldn't I? I guess so, yeah. I need the machete equipped. No. Can it reach this one? I can't. Is there... do it this way so I can see. Then the west, and then map. Oh, here's good enough. Complete. Could have started from the other side and gone through. Didn't have to follow the blue exactly. And lucky last. Also need to grab out the stores for our mining level and whatnot, in case they get lowered. Okay, use on the jungle forest or outside the jungle. One level off. Do you have to complete something for it, or would that have been worth me getting to 79 agility just to do that? I feel like it might have been. Look what I found. Okay. Now we need pickaxe, soul runes, opal, jade. Alright, so now we start getting everything. And I don't need... Also, why'd I do that? Follow. Don't need the papyrus, don't need the logs. Need the notes. Still need the axe. I'm guessing I still need the machete. Don't like this, though. I don't have multiple lockpicks. I think I have one. But I did get 50 thieving, so I can go buy them. Actually, so it's not so bad. A soul rune. And then gems. Opal, a jade, a red topaz, sapphire, an emerald, a ruby, and a diamond. But no combat gear yet. Red pots. Eventually. Combat gear and potions. I guess we do gear up-ish. My gear's a bit, like, random, though, so... not really that fantastical. Don't need that, don't need that. So we're still on equipping. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Probably take stuff. Take the climbing boots. And then we take... robes, I guess? Don't know how I feel about that. I guess I do want the Ardoin cloak. This is what we're looking like. And then just swordfish to fill out the rest. I did want Ibans, though. I'd have to bring death runes if I Ibans, though. It feels correct, right? Do that. Go without death runes, right? We have melee, we have magic. We're happy. No time for you, Bob. Sorry. Give me the machete ones there, the easiest. You can click on them, that is. It's also the wrong one. So I have to go around now. Is that enough to get out? No. There we go. Alright, swing the bell roar. Talk to you. Okay. You also want to just look up farming the Yumi trees, so I don't do it wrong. I mean, it's at the end of the quest anyway, right? The totem. Give me 1 sec, Wolfie. I didn't bring stat restores just in case. Yeah. Good touch or investigate? Investigate. Bell roll. Is it bag space? Bring it to me, I'll help you, blah blah blah. What kind of vessel? Yes. Just dropping them on the ground. Alright, swordfish has to go. There we go. Guessing that skips for after you complete the quest. Oh, also, we can go back to area music. The picklock. Better not break. Thank God. Hate to lose. Lockpick. I mean, I suppose we go mini games, Bertho. I need 52, don't I? Who's asking me? Seemed to be stuck me able to climb out, but it looks pretty dangerous. I don't know where that puts me, so I guess I have to wait for the that restore. This one, right? But I don't know what the timer is, so if I use it now, it resets. And that's not what we want to do, so... we basically have to wait. What, a minute at most? Ugh. There we go. Don't screw up. I'm glad I got the extra little level. Okay, things aggressive? You're not. We also didn't bring much food. Well, they are. They don't do much. Oh, it wants us to kill one. Or the diary. Diary done. I need to read the message. Why do I have like some weird memory of this being if you're too slow they disappear? Hopefully that's not the case. Or maybe it's used the wrong one and I screwed up with the opals and jade at some point. But hello inventory space once again. Yeah. Did I not bring runes for charge orb? Didn't tell me to. I think we're fine. And we want to go dark. Make some gold bowls. I'm guessing the crafting can fail, but not the actual sketch. Not the actual blessing. We just grab out some gold. 2, 1, 2. And a hammer. Do I need more? No, I think we're fine. I don't need the hammer, I have the bowl. We have to go back down there one more time, right? So I still need the lockpick. Still need the pickaxe. Keep the runes. Magic. Oh, I should be fine just to grab a bunch more swordfish. We'll go the easy way. We'll go monastery to Ardoin. Store our prayer. And then take the cart back. I have a hammer with me. Keep getting that's in my op end. No. Alright, boy. I'm in Shiloh Village. Trying to run out. That doesn't quite work. Alright, try that again. I can go through any of them. I need to remember that. Where's the easy path? I think it's this one. Oh, can't reach that. Must be this one then. Right, chop this. That. Where do I go from here? I guess this one's a dead end. It's annoying. Especially when they start growing back. And this one. Not the jungle bush. And I can't reach that one. God, they had to make this so annoying. What did it push me into? Well, we're going this way for whatever reason. Okay. Prayer done. Bell roll done. You tree him and pray magic, I think? Right? Guess we'll find out. I guess everything in this quest can fail. Ugh. You need at least 42, it looks like. I guess I'm drinking a pot. There we go. And then some reeds. Better not have to go out and get a knife. Search and enter the mossy rocks. In combat gear. Alright. All good. Wolf is on me again though. Roll through. At some point, please. Feel exhausted from the ordeal. God, this quest. Okay. in, use the binding book, and then say spawn the table. Right? Ugh. Pull him out, and then you can say spawn the table. Why do you push me out? Alright. Try that again. Also, I should be praying melee. There we go. Ugh. Open Blast. He's a nice tanky boy, so we'll use it. Though we're not really doing damage. I have to do this slowly with Mind Runes. I don't want it to eat all my Death Runes. Gonna make me use another prayer pot. I have to rebank before you fight him again, right? Maybe the air staff would have just been better because it gets you that, you know, slight magic boost. Really just don't have good gear for mage. This is kind of painful. We sneak in the melee. Yeah, I should have just dumped specs. Is he only melee if you're in melee range? We're good with that too. Possibly. Yeah, I wasted too much prayer there. And Death Runes. I should have just meleeed. Still not super accurate though. And then we drop the seeds, right? Because I need 200-ish. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a little while. I apologize. I should change it so it's proper. So it's easier. Alright, menu entity swapper, left click should be talk to. Eat our food, drop our seeds, talk, spam. Drop, talk, beam. All you have to do to speed up quest grinds. I mean, I could get 75 wood cutting, so we could got magic logs ourselves. But I really wish Windsod paid off. Even if it just gave us, a few, then at least we'd be happier. And I wouldn't have to, go to 200. We're at 36. And drop them. Actually, do you have to drop them? Have I been doing this wrong? No, you do have to drop them. Alright, 60. About a quarter of the way there. We'd also try and chance it. But the expectation is you need 200 in order to get enough magic logs for... I don't know if it's all quests, but at least there's a treasure. I should probably put ground items on so I can see the timer. That'd probably help out. Start counting. 93. 96. 97. 28. That is not the way that we should be counting. Meant to do by threes. Didn't drop. I'm hoping it germinates all of them at once, right? That would add an extra step to this that I would dread. $150? Ah, so close. Almost there. Alright, 50 more. So we might as well just do, 210 since round. will be 180. 10 more. 10 more, like, run-throughs of dialogue. We got a bit more, because I just dread my luck. Ah, no, we'll do 210. Been here long enough. Alright, 210 seeds. And they do all germinate, thank Christ. Now the magic grind. Yes, we touched to pass back, yeah. Have to go somewhere specific. There we go. Up top, nice and safe. Nope. One more try. Goddamn tribesman. Frickin' guy. Right, here's a nice little safe spot. Alright, at least he's body blocked. What do we need? Ah, completely wrong in spelling. Snakeweed. Runes for any charge orb spell, and an unpowered orb. I'm pretty sure I made one. Yeah, I made a few. We also need rope. Still need everything else though, pretty sure. What about a new pots? Rope. And then what runes do you actually need? What does it even look like? This. Cosmic runes. I don't actually think I have cosmic runes. Annoyingly. Are you enough? No, 65. Rune store where I can buy cosmic runes. Alcarid, Prickness, Majorina. Oh, yes, I can go to Tal Techland. So that's where we go. A little bit of a trek. The bag's such a mess. I know I did. There we go. I'm actually going to hop and buy a few of these because I always run out of cosmic runes. Alright, give me a sec, guys. 100 should probably be enough. Alright. Still need combat gear and food. We don't have much room for food, because I'm taking just a shit ton of stuff. Do I really need the bowl anymore? Right, because we're germinated? I didn't... Well, nothing told me to fill it, so I don't think so. Going with 2 food. Is it? No, the rock's closer this way, I'm pretty sure. I just have to still chop crap. Time to want a village. What am I trying to chop? This one, I think. I really wish I got 79 agility. Also because these are just a pain in the ass to actually click through. Alright. Back down we go. Hopefully 1 prayer pot, 2 food is fine. Search. Don't break. Please. Thank God. The stat reduction, absolutely fine. Losing the lockpick, not. -1 is fine. Second -1 though, now that we know the timer, I should turn on the little heart. In case we get one more and we're stuck behind this one for a little bit. Beautiful. Try again, this time click correctly. The really nice thing about rapid restore is it hardly drains anything. I go through? I did. I can barely see. Alright. So I can use fire. I'll charge your spell on the ancient door. I will make sure I don't mess it up. Use the rope. Do I need to drink it? I do have to drink it. Okay. Suppose agility would have been nice here too. Okay, so I need to kill 3 different skeletons. I can safe spot them. I think melee's fine. We'll see how much damage they do. A little bit too much damage. Suppose we flick. That was a bit early. I suppose I do need the inventory space. Do I even have enough inventory space? I do. We've gone rid of... What did we get rid of? Bravery pot, rope, yeah. And the orb. Alright, rock 1. Rock 2. And then I need Rananoff. Someone else. Two down. Sort of running through prayer, but the boss didn't take much. Where's the last guy? You. Suppose for one of them we can try and be good. Oh no, there are only one box. We'd have to... Okay, safe spot on the Aurovia. We'll just do it with prayer. I have enough. Alright. If I eat the fish, probably not. We just try and restore slowly. Have to use them on the furnace? I guess so. Okay, then put the hardcore. Or not look at, use. Use, blah, blah, blah. Oh, now that it's transformed. I getcha. This is like their first attempt at Grandmaster Quest without the the difficulty, right? It's just the tedium. Okay, none of them want to tag me. I'm happy with that. Attempt to push the boulder. You wish to keep blah blah blah, teleport out now and you'll be guided. Attempt to pick up the wizard hat near blah blah blah. I guess we just teleport out. But I don't know the rationale for it. I guess so you don't have to, I guess, get another unpowered orb and rope. That's fine. I wanted more food, basically, as well. Okay. What don't I actually need? I don't need the vial, because we've drunk the courage potion. If I need to get a new one, I'll be very, very perturbed. I guess you don't need the sketch anymore. I can get rid of that. I still need an unpowered orb. We have more. I have the cosmic runes still. Guessing you still need... Well, no, because you can get a read whenever. So I don't actually need a read. Feels like you need another rope. Maybe not. That's a little bit more food this time around. Ever so slightly. You know, I can ditch the Dragon stuff. Yeah, I don't need Dragon stuff. We'll go one more swordfish. And 3 doses is fine. I should have restored my prayer, though, when we're by the monastery. Oh well. Back to Brimhaven, then the cart. And talk to the guy in the fire for our holy spell, right? Why do I feel like he gives you a scroll? I don't think we've done anything evil in the several quests where you get a choice. I guess we're on a good person playthrough. Need to restore some run. I think here is fine. I go right up the left field here. Now you probably still have to move diagonally. Why can't I reach this one? The one I'm on? Or you go forward? I just get out. This way? I can, thank God. Use Dark Dagger on him. I can just walk through? Thank God. Alright, Trade the dagger for the spell, and then we have to go all the way back through. So another roll at failing the lockpick. What happens if you do just open it? Is there a way I can cancel? No. Well, maybe on that one, right? I'm guessing it wouldn't say click, it would say something else. Well, we don't know what the cycle is, so I don't think there's point in putting stat restore on. Yep. Yeah. Glad I bought the rope. Well, why does it say just climb down? I guess it, weirdly, it remembers the rope. Luckily, it remembers your bravery potion. Doesn't matter. It's somewhat quicker, I guess. You have to avoid this damage, though. Go away. Alright. You have to find them off the first one. Also, angles matter for these. Right? Oh, drop, use. Dumb. I have the dagger. I have something else in mind. Cast it. There we go. Alright, dump the specs. I mean, I suppose you could safe spot him on the boulders as well. You meant to... No. It's on the first one. I forgot to protect from magic. Then the surface leveling out will evaporate the water. Good to know. I was very, very tempted to just do that. Don't need it against the zombies. But now if we fail, we're sort of screwed. What happens if we run out of food? Oh, I guess there's less chance on the way out, right? Because the dialogue doesn't pop up unless I try to go back the other way. Cool. Where exactly is the door? Oh, it's this little wall. Death Wings, though, are aggressive. We're almost done, though, right? It's one more fight. And then we can farm the trees for magic logs. And then maybe we can do Desert Treasure after this. And that, I look forward to so much more. Better quest with better rewards. Surely you can't fail the door on the way out, right? Oh, cool. You can't. Beautiful. Search? Just the awkwardness of, like, what you have to click, what you have to right-click in this quest is just... It's something. There's also not the exit. Where is the exit? Here. Which I can just thankfully see because of the red. And, like, because all the cave rocks, like, have that overhang. Oof. Our quest design has evolved. I guess the wolf just has to die. You're in the way. Alright. Don't need rocks. My inventory is an absolute mess. Do I... Oh, wait, no. Right, it's grown. I believe. What happened to one of my seeds? Let's try again. Use. Oh, there we go. Then water. And then chop. This gets us the totem. I guess we do this first and foremost, because then I clean up my inventory and then we can come back. Because the bosses really isn't that hard. Them out. I think though in this final fight, what do I have to do? Protect Melee on and use the new style on the corrupted totem. Investigate the totem accidentally, wait a few seconds before trying again. Because then it does the weird thing and changes. Alright, drink that. Protect for melee. Use the totem on the totem. Demon comes. Kill the demon. What? Okay. I guess he gets a few hits off during the talk animation. I guess that's why you want the protect for melee. Not a whole lot of damage there. I guess I do have to flick him because we're kind of low. You can wait the extra second on him. I'd rather be early than late. Although we have enough health to play around with. Come on. Last few hits. I do have to wait through his dialogue. Alright. Thank God. Kill the totem done. Notes done. Ardoin. I don't have the Dragon Staff. It's fine. I mean, we can always just run north. It's not a far walk. Clean up my inventory and then farm magic logs. I should also figure it out because I've never done it. Get quicker to teleport back and then use the Fairy Ring. I mean, it's kind of what it's telling us to do, right? Grab the Dragon Staff. But this is the problem that we will run into, because there are still some very long quests, aside from, like, the 5 big ones. But this took us, what, hour and a half? And that definitely means we can't get, you know, our usual 10 quests done today. It's a bit of a shame. I'd like to get at least 5, because then that puts us sort of in a good way. So if we did this Desert Treasure 1, then there's a bunch of like easy stuff we can do. We get to 139. That means we're, what is that? Essentially 30 quests, so 3 days roughly, if I can do 10 a day. And then, you know, the last 5 major quests. Monkey Madness, Desert Treasure 2, Song of the Elves, Gothics, and I don't know what the vampire one's called, but the vampire one. I think that's a good plan. So do I even just leave the trees and we don't do Desert Treasure 1 today? No, I'd like Blood Spells. Skill-wise, I don't actually know what I need. I think Defense? Right, because I need to get to 65. Does do Prayer, though. Prayer would be really nice. Oh, it's any skill at all. I guess you take Herblore, then. Let me check what the actual Optimum Guide recommends. It'd have to be Herblore. With everything else you can still train. Right. Where's Legends Quest? Yeah. It's 90k, you can't turn that down. Even though, you know, getting to 65 defense so we can, what's 120k? 65 defense means we could have done, what's it called? I don't know what the quest is called, but unlock Piety and Chivalry, right? The better stuff. There we go, Legends Quest done. Okay. So, the Yumi trees, I think you can let die as well, which would be a godsend. I don't have to, you know, actually use water on them. Tree progresses through 3 growth stages. Tree starts as a baby, then grows into a sapling, then finally adult. Once grown, it can be felled, then trimmed, and finally carved into a blah blah blah. I don't care about that. May also die or become rotten, if not quickly carved and lifted up. Chopping a dead Yomi tree occasionally produces magic logs. So you still have to grow it and fell it. And then it has to die. So you still need holy water, don't you? Do I need holy water? Maybe you don't need holy water anymore. Easiest way to find out is for us to go bank stuff. And start growing and chopping. And for Desert Treasure we need 12, I think, right? Yeah, 12. And then I think for other quests throughout it, we need 4, so I need 16 logs in general. And everything else we can get. There's definitely some easy quests we can tack on. Okay, let me bank all this before it drives me nuts. I hate having a cluttered inventory so much. I really should go, you know, get a rune pouch. But for now, all we need is an axe. And the... Are they still called Yummy Seeds? No. Just banked them. Whoa, no, 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 no. Don't tell me you had to do it during the quest. Can you not do it after? I mean, I guess we can check quickly if he gives us more, but I'm guessing I had to do it during. Which means I'm stuck with Winter Todd or 75 woodcutting. Ah. God. That puts a dampen on our day. Screw it. Let's forget about Desert Treasure. Wants us to do a Taste of Hope. We can get off Flail. I feel like quicker quests. I do kind of feel like quicker quests anyway. And I forgot to grab a vanilla pod as well. Day is not going great. Whatever. Rod. Oh, do I have it? What do I get on? Yeah, during the quest. And combat gear. The combat, yeah, Rannis is not actually hard, right? Judging by the XP reward, this is not a hard quest. Okay, screw it. Forget about Desert Treasure. We will I will painfully... Well, I have to do Winter Todd, so we can roll the dice and hopefully get it. Take all our junk as per usual. We need a vial of water. An emerald. Chisel. And runes for enchant emerald. And I think emerald is air. Death. Either way, I have all the elements, so we should be fine. And then combat gear and melee combat gear. And that... do not have rune legs. I do not have rune legs. Boots. Gauntlets. Amulet of strength can be worn. And then you have to use the flail, so it doesn't matter, and I don't have enough hand. Actually, sub-army? Better? Do vampires count? Yeah. Should also go do a birdhouse run. Shouldn't I? Not getting the magic logs, and I was prepared to do it, has thrown me off, I gotta say. I should have thought it through. It makes sense that's during the quest. Alright. I'm just gonna do Taste for Hope, and then we'll do birdhouse runs. I've already set up the inventory, I don't wanna do that again. Bergderot, so we can teleport to Shades, that's fine. Red bots, and just some food. Right, that'll do us. Okay, I'm gonna go get a lot. No, I was gonna say I will teleport to Shades and grab a glass of water, but that's actually not great. Didn't forget anything. Right, recommended to skip around instead of having to run through. I will grab a pickaxe. I'd like to get all the quests done, then I can go through my inventory, dump all the crap, and then organize it. I've been trying to keep it relatively neat. Feel like vampires can still get you on the ledge. So I'm gonna just stand here for a second and go get a drink of water. So, Taste of Hope, and then I guess whatever other 3 easy quests we can figure out for today. Sounds like the plan. Oh, but we get the rod later. I don't have to worry about it. And we get the necklace after this too, so that makes traversing this place so much better as well. Still beats all the stuff in Legends Quest. And theater, the entrance is over here. You get the clothes from this as well. Thank Christ. Another one will probably stop me along the way. I should have gone the back way-ish. And, and let's start the quest. And my ditch, the easiest way there is to have via watch take you and mine the 15 rocks. Alright, manual labor it is. You could probably talk to any of them in here as well. Actually, I should have done that. Right. Complain to them. Send me the mind. And off to work we go. Find a vein. Don't have much space. Don't want the food. Well, I suppose I can pick the food up afterwards. I didn't have to eat them both. Or eat one of them. Six. You mind the one someone else is on, right? When it's an NPC. Stop it. And 3 more. Always just right-click in these types of scenarios. Alright, done. Can you talk to any of them? I think you can. Okay. Follow the blue. Is this... It is. One of the ones where it's click over to the other. I think I complained about that last time we were here as well. Creature of habit. The quickest way back. That I don't actually know. Weirdly, is it like teleport out? Because mine sends you back up here. I guess you have to run through. It is making me hate this quest more. Can I even remember the correct way? It's down that way some. Think, right? Around and then over. Part of me wants to just teleport out. Through here, I think, is the way. Or is it through the door? That's through the door. Still further. No? Can I get all the way there? I can get close. Does have to be up one more step. Jump over. And of course we're out of run. So you have to walk here and then you get to click on it. Great. Feels like I'm going way further than I need to, though. Where's the down? Come here down. Don't want to go all the way back to the start. I want to go there. Please let this be a house I can walk out of. Must be. Don't you stop me. Door is locked. That's fantastic. I can't climb out a window? Am I doing that effortlessly so many times before? I don't know the way. So, I guess we're running back and then hopping off the wall. Today feels like an awfully sluggish day. Oh, God, what is it even called? River Salve. No, it's bam. No, I was about to do it again. I don't know why. I thought it was one, and then two. Has Legends Quest tilted me? I think so. I get stopped another time and we're golden. I mean, we probably could have given him more than a K, but sure, a K is good enough. One's not due it at the right time, no. This one probably is as well, right? Ah, just walking into the steam. That's on me. The nice thing, though, about this quest is you're right near a bank. And go back. Into my ditch, the easiest way to get there is to have another mine. Like, this quest is mainly just running around. Don't remember it being that long, though. I think the vampire quests are the only one I've done the full section of. Oops. And I had to get burned. Alright. How many inventory spaces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes down here. Thinking if I want more food. I probably won't drop off the ruins at this point. Except for the enchants. Right, emerald's air, weirdly. Yeah, I always think it's earth, because, you know, green, but eh. Alright, to the mine. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So do it in 2 batches. Three, and then 6. Yours feels closer, but I can't count. Away we go. And just a tad more running. This is also a nice pit stop to restore your run. Oh, I don't have to run through the doors. Oh, yes, you do. Looks like, well, in my mind, it looks like a gap you could cross. But I guess not. Does wait till you stop moving? Is that what's going on there? Because I click on it. Like even this one. You have to be right next to it. Alright. Go back. Dialogue time. Music stopped looping. Just quiet in my ear. That's one for you. I forgot to put my headphones back in when I came back from getting water. And I still have to get another player from Burger Rot, which is not great. I'm guessing this is the old man to talk to before you can. Alright, return to the surface. That's very descript. To do what? His house, or Sepina's house. The Abomination, safe spot with a ranged weapon. I didn't even bring weapons. This is just a very off day for me. Surely the Abomination's a joke. You can just bash it with the Dragon Star. I bring a weapon because we'd get the Avonda's Flail, and that was my mentality. Not realizing there was another fight. You still need the meat? Or instead of water? Alright, search the notes. Okay. Out we go. Don't mind the misclicks. Yeah, prepare for a fight, then return to the My Ditch base. This one, I'm not super prepared, but I really don't want to have to teleport out, go to the bank, then come back. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? I flick and I spike it with the pick. Always remember the doors. Okay, I don't actually need the rune plate body. Does the fight start automatically? No, it's all good. Any gloves? Yeah, the rune pick is currently the better weapon. Oh, this is gonna go fantastically. Well, that's not a bad start. The stat drain, though. That's nothing combat related. Range, though. I assume it's range. Might have to just use Drain Staff because of the, well, no, accuracy is probably the issue here. Could be protecting from range. I stab. Low fight. Melee is still a problem, though. Guess you flinch it. This doesn't hit hard. And some little help. There you go, you get 7. A 9. Might just carry us. Alright, Alright, now we're in a little bit of a pickle. Without any extra food. I guess I flick attack. Alright, but my pick is very slow. Doesn't really help much. Alright, but now he's starting to hurt. Far away. I think my weapon's too slow to not get a melee swing off. Yeah. Need to work out the timing though. I think that's correct. By the time I run from this spot, he'll have already selected range as his next attack. We're almost there. See, there's always a solution. Even to the worst plans. Alright. So we get one from Berg to Rot after talking to him. Oh, sailing's been minused. Add that to that. So we'll go to last man standing, restore our stats. Okay, you can't teleport from the basement. Did I spell it wrong? Do I have to make one? Eh. We can take... excuse me. We can take the boat back, so it's fine. Talk to the old man, go back to Bergerath. Yeah. It'll work out. There he teleports. Should be on the correct one still, right? I believe so. Tale of Righteous Forsaken Tower, they're definitely two quests we'll chuck on to today, because they should be nice and easy. Fairy Tale 2, actually, I might be able to finish now that I have the farming for it as well. Maybe they're our 3 quests. Get what's the, like the end goal of Fairy Tale 2. Oh wait, no, I'm not 49, we're at 47. Okay. Just making the cure, right? Which is not hard at all. Yeah, that's probably one we do as well. We might have enough XP if I go pick the grapes. They seem like 3 reasonable quests to get done today as well. And it's back to grinding magic logs. Winter Todd. It is on this side of my ditch, right? I didn't screw up. Yeah, thank God. I was worried for a sec that it's in the other district. But no, because it... Well... It wouldn't necessarily say. Because we're already on that side. At the hideout. That's where I screwed up. The door's right at the front. Talk to you. And talk to the old guy. Could I have already gotten it? Maybe. Let's talk to everyone and then we'll go to Berg de Rot. Very nice of them to just give us blessed sickles. Yeah, because they'd want me to use them all together. That's fine. Back to Berg de Rot. They couldn't just make it simple and put here. I have to make it downstairs? I feel like I can make it here. And then chant it. Because you fight Draken in the theater entrance? I don't remember this quest enough. Climb over. Get ourselves a rod, not a flail. Okay. Use. Oh, I guess you do have to talk. You can't do it. We're almost out of run, too. But I think this also becomes our best teleport to a bank, right? The Draken Medallion. And then technically you can enter theater to restore stats and prayer, right? Or exit theater, whichever it is. So I could just carry it around instead of Ardoin Cloak and everything. The thought. Again, the entrance is at the front. Who do I talk to? Don't tell me he already gives you one. Anyway. Blah blah blah. Search, blah blah blah. Use an emerald on the blessed sickle. Cast enchant on the emeralds. Then add it to the flail. Sorry, add it to the rod to make a flail. Alright, there we go. Alright. Good. Now we fight it. We get food, we get prayer. Use magic and melee, so you pray from magic, right? We'll figure it out as we go, I'm sure. The last phase, you will only attack with melee. Alright, put on out gear. Double strength Ami, I have no ring. Probably use a shield. The flail's not two-handed. Is the flail two-handed? No, the flail's not two-handed. Everything else can be deposited. About 2 prayer pots. Super attack, because why not? Strength. Some tick 8. Should be fine. And then protect from magic to start. Sure, this won't go horribly. Why? Yeah. Fantastic. Technically, you'd want to step out. I guess that you need to go further. So far, not going well. I'm guessing that's a dodge, potentially. Projectile. We're learning. Either way, I want to, like, step out. But it doesn't do a lot. No, and it follows you. That's just a magic attack. He has that, and then he also has magic healing. The only one I have to worry about is the explosion. That's gonna hurt. He occasionally charges an attack and explodes. Run away from the attack. But no. You can find he'll spawn via what you need to kill him. While throwing blood bombs at your patience and movement. And he only attacks with melee, so make sure you use protect from melee in the last phase. I think we've gone through way too much food for this, though. Chain healing's not nice. Alright, let's restock. And try to do a bit better. That went absolutely horrendously. Might just be a case of we don't have the stats for it yet. Where our accuracy is just way too bad. I don't really have a way to restore my prayer other than drinking pots. Fine. Oh, I have ran through them though. Maybe not so fine. Maybe lazy and mark the tile. He starts tweaking out. This weapon is just so shit. Like, part of me wants to just say, if we haven't done any damage, and I have to eat a ton of food like this, I should just leave. And that's a little better. Still not great. I think this is just a case of I need higher attack. We'll see how much damage we've done by the time I need to drink prayer. Also wouldn't hurt, I guess, to bring slightly better food. And technically, the qualms by themselves should just be fine. Go and shake so I can heal. Can sound 12. And then of course he does it. At least we're starting to hit now-ish. Only summons adds once, right? So we're fine. That's not good though. worry. You can... I don't think you can stack them up. Oh, there we go. You have to, like, really move? Either way, they're not horrendously tough. One down. Worth specking them? I forget what the spec actually does on this. I'll be a no. And he only uses melee on this next one, right? Is that a life threshold? Guess we'll find out. That'll be a no. How many summons adds twice? Don't have enough food for this. Eh. God damn the inaccuracy of this flail. I guess if you can get to the last phase, then I can just do it with prayer pots, right? So 3 food. We need to get some really good rolls. And we're just not. Bit better. I assume he says something or does something. Timing. Now it's a question of luck. So far, it's not going good. There we go. Alright, as long as I don't screw up on the blood bombs, I think we're fine. Do you have enough prayer for this? Fingers crossed. I have enough prayer for this. Definitely don't want to have to flick him. Got a little greedy there. Alright. We send it with everything we got. And fingers crossed. Alright, still does damage through prayer. So we don't actually have this, I don't have enough food. Maybe I get lucky. I probably won't though. Can I redeem a hit? Yeah. Man, I don't have the prayer. I need to save the prayer pot in order to do that. Well, this is mildly frustrating because it is a slow fight as well. I don't know. I think I'm I don't know, a little bit tired. I might just leave it there. I mean, I didn't really get any progress that I actually cared about today. But it's, you know, it's just unfortunately one of those days. I need magic logs for Desert Treasure 1. That was the main goal of today, because, you know, blood spells just smooth over a lot of things in the game. But I also think this is a good case of where I'm pushing a little too hard, right? Just trying to run through all the quests. I do have to sit down and I do have to do some of the grind, especially like the combat ones. Because we're starting to take on stuff that's a little bit tricky with, you know, just around 60s. I should be not only getting some better gear, but also pushing the stats a little bit higher. So I think I am just going to leave it there today. And then, I don't know, take a break, rest up, have lunch. And then just, I'll probably do Winter Todd still, right, until I get 75. I mean, that's actually very reasonable to get by tomorrow, right? And then we try to fix up questing. And it might just be a case of where I stop following the wiki guide and we just start hitting the really easy stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's just an exhausting fight with the flail in my stats, right? And I don't have the super attack pot anymore, so that was a huge help to our accuracy. I need levels overall, right? Yeah, bit unfortunate. We got one quest done, which is not at all what I wanted. But, oh well. I guess at some point I push for 14. If I do 14 tomorrow, we can make up for it, right? And then even if it's just, you know, 14 easy quests. But, yeah. Daily next week, you know, we're still making very, very good pace as a new account, right? 9 days, 15 hours played. And we're 2/3 of the way done through quests, I want to say. Is that, yeah, 2/3? Yeah. But, unfortunately, oh, we'll go this way. We'll leave it there for today. So we can finish off Taste of Hope, which is an easy quest, right? I just need the stats and the resources for it. I need to grow Ranars. I need Ranar seeds to do that. I think I have a chunk of Spirit Seeds, which I should just go trade in, right? And hopefully get some good rolls. Don't I? I have 2. Yeah, I mean, that's a chunk to me. On that, right, just the usual, like, stack grinds. But I just need to go crab for a day, right? And be happy with the stats it gets me to. Anyway, since that's what I'm going to do, right, I think there's a point just AFKing it on stream. So, yeah, short day today, along with, I think it was yesterday was a short day as well. But, you know, that's the way life is sometimes. Anyone hanging around or watching posts? Thanks, right? Hope you enjoyed, and catch you tomorrow for probably a proper quest push, right? Because I want to get back on track.